Hi everyone, my name is Durga Gudiwada. Today I will be presenting you the presentation on understanding temperament types, teamwork, and emotion management. So here in this slide, this framework for better workplace interviews draws over like 50 years of psychological research to help us understand ourselves and our colleagues more deeply. By recognizing different temperament patterns, we can enhance team productivity and develop more effective conflicts resolving strategies. So, throughout this presentation, we will explore the four primary temperament types, examine their unique attributes, and discover practical approaches for the working and the diverse workplace personalities. You will gain valuable insights for building emotional intelligence and creating more harmonious personal relationships. And moving on to the next slide. Here in this slide introduces the fundamental concepts of temperament theory, which divides human personality in different types. Those are like sanguine, like the most extroverted and social energetic personal type, known for being energetic and optimized, and chloric, whereas individuals are highly driven, goal oriented, and enjoy taking charge. And melancholic individuals are more reflective, analytical, and detail oriented, often preferring structure and planning. And the last one is like phlegmatic, whereas individuals are calm, easygoing, and steady, often acting mediators in group settings. And moving on to the next slide here, my temperament type. So my temperament type would be it shares like specific traits for sanguine, where I would be like much of an extrovert type. So where the personal connection, this is where you show self-awareness and reflecting on how your temperament influences your behavior. So whereas my strengths are like what I naturally excel at contributing to teams, and my working style would be communication preferences and optimal environments. And my blind spots would be potential growth areas and development opportunities. So moving on to the next slide would be managing a person with my temperament. So in this we would be discussing where we are like I explain how a manager can effectively handle someone which your which is like your temperament. Use yourself as an example, like whereas for example, if I am an sanguine type, you may require a manager who is flexible and supportive, giving you freedom to engage with the team while providing positive reinforcement. Conversely, Chloe type might need a manager who can keep up with their drive and provide clear directions. So the key tips would be personalized communication, tailor communication styles to temperament. For in science, pragmatic personalities may appreciate calm, logical explanation, whereas the extrovert types would be enthusiastic, high energy interactions. And motivation would be understanding what drives you will help the manager better motivate you for a chloric driven by challenges, competitions, or you'll be getting recognitions through work. So moving on to the next slide where fostering teamwork during meetings. So over here we have a structure for engagement, balanced participation, and psychological safety. Whereas the open dialogues would be encourage like everyone to contribute, especially introverts. Whereas where they hesitate to speak, use strategies like roundtable discussion, asking open-ended questions, and the next one will be clear rules. Team perform better when everyone knows their specific responsibilities, create a sense of ownership and accountability by clearly defining what each person is responsible for. And visual, a simple diagram such as flow chart or acted and emotions making, these would be much helpful. And the next slide would be managing emotions in conflict. So in this slide, we would be managing emotions like in conflicts. One well-known strategy is to pause and reflect before responding emotional. You can include an example where we have much strategies in like conflict, and you stay calm, understand, and then reflect. So my conclusion and key takeaways would be So over here, self-awareness, foundation, and adaptive communication, team diversity leverage, and continuous learning. These are the things which we can learn from this for uh, contributing in a teamwork and having a better work environment. And these are the references which I had to go through for preparing this slide. Gloman D, 1995 edition, and Gloss Sanjeev, the article which was written 2011, on Thomson KW, Mayers, and Smith. Thanks to all these references, I was able to do this presentation. Thank you so much for this opportunity.